Tampa as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys have won 2 straight since falling in Week 1. His counterpart on the Buc sideline is Todd Bowles. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8.
180.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Third down and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
180.
It's Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They go play action with Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Baker trying to give it to Oven. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are up to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Eagles offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. And Jurgens guilty there.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That was a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the 1st down marker. This is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. This is Irving, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. That'll mark them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. So, after giving up the lead with that safety, we're also going to give up the football. It's a free kick from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's caught by Dillon.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's second down.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
A quick throw right side, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on it, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage.
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
We'll get this to about midfield. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Ball
8.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irvin. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down. On the ground, it's Irvin. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. Jalen Hurts. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are able to extend their first quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down is Mayfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be third down. Baker to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
20.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Check.
Here's Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
180.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
10 yards.
First and 10.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Mayfield to throw. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 38 now, here's second and 3. They'll run it. It's Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half. And I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 47.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Philadelphia.
Again, Hurts. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Christian Izien there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. It's Otten in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
180!
The tight end going in motion to the left. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Good! 180!
Send a man in motion right.
What's up?
On 2nd down, Baker. A short one there to Otten. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? Landon Dickerson, guilty on that one. On play action, Hurts. It's downfield. Is caught by Brown.
Holding offense.
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On second down, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. The Aussie Super Bowl champ, Jordan Mailata, guilty there. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points extra. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
McMillan, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Paid up. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is second TD catch of the season. Not a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and I see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
On the return, here is Ainias Smith. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports.
Our look around the NFL
report
starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the Saints. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. He's going to find his man, and he did plenty of that. One of 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bills are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the veteran, Aaron Rodgers. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Steelers come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is Sam Darnold. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Seahawks get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Hawkins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
16 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Godwin working the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's done it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they need 3.
At the Eagles' 34-yard line.
180. What's that?
They send Evans in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. Taking off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
180. Done.
That's Ibuka in motion. Now Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st down is Mayfield. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Now, Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He keeps it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38. Move those chains. 1st down.
7-yard gain.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Get this out wide to Dillon. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Barkley. Oh, yeah. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free.
Still first down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts going to hold on to this one.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Buccaneers 7-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2. Saquon gonna try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, and his guys head back out for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Baker gonna give it to Irvin, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Throwing is Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. They'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
In middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. On the ground, it's Irvin. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that's a 1st down. That will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go.
The ball comes out, and the Eagles recover the football. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
On for the field goal at 39 yards.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll run with Irvin. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 2nd down, Baker. He finds his tight end, Keith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Baker to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play is
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Saquon Barkley. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the 1st wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now it's Dillon, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that That touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles are able to extend the lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Outright catch made. That's Ibuka. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mayfield. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
180.
Here's Mayfield. That is left side and caught by Evans. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Buccaneers.
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
2nd and 11.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.